much better.
Check out American Warrior Wrestling Alliance from the great state of Georgia.
And if you listen right now, Vikram is coming out to the ring, and he's the very man that I may have an issue with. I don't say that I despise him. I've known him for a very long time. He's a reputable man once upon a time. But like many of us have family members or friends that have gone to this dark place. Hopefully we can bring him back. But if not, we might have to come to blows. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I make no apologies for the actions that I made in November. I make no apologies for what I said online. This is coming from a place Vikram is something else. This is coming from a place of honesty. And I still represent the women of this country. I still represent the rights for women, for gays, for religious values. That's what I stand for. I always have. And one thing, like I told Thomas Bug on my interview, I never run away from anybody in your home. Nobody should ever run away from anybody in their home. I consider SCW my home. It's my house. I helped build it. And to have one man come down with a feeling that he is entitled to have other people do his bidding, that's something that doesn't sit well with me. That's something that I'm not going to allow. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say that I thank you very much for your support. I thank you very much for the kindness of your words. And I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that there is an equal opportunity for everybody involved. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Jay Garland. Jay Garland is coming up. I think he's going to join us on commentary. He's going to join us on commentary. Hey.
You can announce me too. I'm just so.
Welcome, Jay Garland. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. I'm actually going to be feeling much better once Lycan wins the coveted AWWA championship, as well as.
Wait, is this a double title match?
Apparently. All right. I'd love to see Lycan walk away with all the gold today, and then I'll be feeling great.
And wrestling fans, here we have a fiery competitor in the form of Lycan, and he's going to go for all the marbles tonight. And you heard the strong comments coming from my partner right here, Darren Ard. And here we have the feature presentation, Jay Garland. I gotta say, this blows my heart right here. Three brothers right here that want to see a better SCW, a better AWWA, a better everything.
That's right. And clearly we know who the better man is out of these two competitors.
From the greatest country on earth, the United States of America, representing the MAGA Nation, he isn't just the Sonoran Championship Wrestling World Champion.
This is what you get with an experience.
The Make America Great Again.
When you sell your soul out, this is what you get.
Vikram Strong Brave.
Doesn't seem like the fans are too thrilled with this man. What do you think?
And his opponent to my right, weighing in at 230 pounds, from the outskirts of Arizona,
impartial, but I do have a favorite tonight.
You and me both. I think it's safe to say that our favorite is going to walk away with the championship, which is why I came out here to put my eyeballs on this thing live in living color in public, if you will.
Well, gentlemen, I understand your feelings on the matter. I mean, you can't call it down the middle. It is my job to call it down the middle. And what we're going to have right here is for the AWWA Heavyweight Championship, and Lycan has been fired up for this match for a long time, gentlemen. Referee Paul Pritchard giving the instructions right now. It's a championship atmosphere here, folks.
Thomas, it's so loud in here, man. I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear yourself think.
I mean, I do have these headphones on. I mean, it is kind of different. So.
Look at this guy. Who do you think he is? You think he's the Heartbreak Kid or something? Laying across the turnbuckles like that.
Well, I mean, he's just like the Heartbreak Kid. He is a politician. So.
How much do you think I'll get fined just by going in the ring, punching him right in the face?
Don't do that, Garland. Don't do that.
I'm saying before the bell. Too late.
Hey, I got fined $500 and didn't do a thing.
The bell sounds and the match is underway, and we're going to have this championship match here. Lycan certainly having the crowd here at the Bull Shooters behind him.
The fans have definitely chosen who they want as their champion.
And you know what? It's just like I said in interviews past. Regardless of who you voted for, I mean, this is. I mean, one thing he is right about it. This is the greatest country in the world, and we do have these freedoms to vote for whoever we want. But wrestling and politics, in my opinion, should be separated here. It's about who can be the best champion, who could represent this company the best way possible, and we're going to see that here tonight.
I don't necessarily think he's concerned about representing the company. He's more concerned about himself and trying to make it seem like he's all that in a bag of chips, which we all know that he isn't. I'm seriously thinking about just hopping in there right now.
Yeah, Jay Garland, you know how hard it is to run a show. You know how hard it is to run a promotion, especially when a heavyweight championship is on the line. So let's keep. As much as you want to jump in there, let's just stick to calling the match here.
Well, here's the thing, Thomas. Forget this. When everything went down in November, Jay Garland and me were the only black people in that car, and both of us were threatened with a beatdown. Forgive us for being a little, biased.
Trust me, I understand. We're going to cover right here. And now Lycan has got the side headlock maneuver right here. I mean, now he's going to try to hook the leg. 1, 2. Really getting the ground wrestling game going here.
I know this, but Lycan is an accomplished wrestling champion as well as very talented Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts.
A proprietor of
fact, Vikram's gonna have a hard time trying to win this match. I just like to see it end really quick so I can get in there and punch him in the face one time. Got that hammerlock applied. Right there to the elbow. He's trying to tear this thing out of socket.
Well, let's also remind the audience that you were never defeated for your belt. Now, were you, Jay?
Actually, no, I was not defeated for the title, but I'm gonna toss my name into the hat here pretty soon, and I'll get it back. But in the meantime, I want Lycan to make this dude pay. Break him in half, Lycan. Let's go.
shot to the midsection.
Did he look like he pulled his hair to you? It looked like he pulled the hair. That's such a cowardly thing to do.
Really working that hammer lock early, and now he's got a rear waist lock.
We almost got him.
We got a stalemate to begin the contest right here. I mean, Vikram's strong, brave. He talks about all these political views, but from an objective standpoint, gentlemen, there's a reason why he is the heavyweight champion of Sonoran Championship Wrestling. Besides the underhanded tactics that he's used before, but he really is one of the stronger technical wrestlers here in between both promotions.
Yeah, but with Lycan's out here eating this dude's lunch, he's got nothing for him. I think he needs to go ahead and just try to end this thing as quickly as possible. I'm definitely keeping my eyes peeled in case there's any
shenanigans,
truckery running foot. You know what I'm saying?
No, trickery?
Truckery. I wanted to say the F word, but I don't know. Is this PG?
This is G.
Yeah, I mean, we have to remember the families are watching this here, so we have to keep it. Crowd getting behind Lycan, the AWWA champion, as he gets back to the ring, back to his feet. Shot to the midsection. He gets control of the headlock, whipping up against the ropes here. Up at the ropes goes Lycan, and a big shoulder tackle knocks down Vikram.
Hands are firmly behind Lycan.
Steps over the man right here. He tries to get a hip toss. He gets control of the leg, and a kick right there to the midsection. And now the heavyweight champion trying to
go for a Texas Cloverleaf. Look like, come on, Lycan, rock it in. Oh, he's got the ropes.
Hooks the rope.
And just like that, it could have been over.
Give Vikram credit. He knew what was coming.
He knows his time is running out, though.
Wrestling fans, if you're watching this right now, you have no idea what's going on. I mean, I'm sitting over here at the commentary booth with these two gentlemen. I can't believe the tension that I'm feeling right now. I mean, and for very good reason. The things that he said, the way that he's treated these two gentlemen is absolutely sickening. And as we sit here with this heavyweight championship match, we're going to try to call it as best as possible. But you can certainly understand the feelings of these two. And quite frankly, I'm on their side.
Appreciate you for saying that. I mean, I think it's quite obvious the three of us are going to have to stick together.
That's how I see it.
Oh, he tried to anticipate the move right there and tried to go for a power slam. Oh, now he's got it. Arm drag takedown.
Come on, Lycan.
Beautiful arm drags right there. Shades of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And now he's going to try to get him up. Oh, he's got him an atomic drop. Belly to back suplex.
Now this is it. Let's go.
He only got a 2 count right there. I think if he would have put the full extension and not focused on the referee, he probably would have got the 3 count.
I swear I think I just heard him say he gives up. What do you think?
Really wrenching that extremity and putting Vikram in a world of hurt right now. And folks, you can't see it right here, but Jay Garland, he's actually got a smile from ear to ear, watching. Oh, but now look at this here. He's deposited him into the outside.
You know, I was smiling until he went ahead and did that dastardly deed.
Oh, now he's cupping his hand. He's cupping his hand to his ear. Yeah, that worked it really hard for the. Yeah, I gotta say he's got a lot in common with another person who does that, brother.
Yeah, he's a cocky little individual. You know what? Oh, the fans are letting them know what they think about him.
And Drapes is thrown across the top rope there, and now Lycan. Oh, he's down in the canvas.
Lycan needs to get back in the ring and capitalize. I don't know what he's doing. He's taking a little bit too much time.
Both men on the apron.
Both men on the apron. Is this the part where Jim Cornette is going to get very upset?
Man.
Well,
let's go for the Outlaw Mud Show DDT.
Oh, DDT right there on the apron. The hardest part of the ring. And you gentlemen know that. You've been in the ring. That is the hardest part of the ring.
It's definitely not a place you want to end up, but doing that maneuver does not win the match. You got to get the guy back into the ring. It's probably going to expend a lot of energy getting that fat bag of crap into the ring. What do you think, Thomas?
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, he doesn't have to beat him. He's got the championship advantage. He just has to make sure that Vikram Strong Brave doesn't beat him.
Yeah, but what fun is that? Would you want to make this dude pay for all the trash that he's talking?
I would.
All the times he's gotten away easy because of his friends in low places. You know what I'm saying? No, we want this done the right way. Lycan's going to make him pay. And guess what? Maybe I'll face Lycan for the title. What do you think?
He's a worthy opponent, I'll say.
And right now he's got him well positioned in the center of the ring, and now he's got the bridge right here. That's a bit of that lucha influence right there on the part of El Lycan. Bridging right there, shades of Gory Guerrero. Referee Paul Pritchard checking intently, making sure that he's checking Vic to see if he wants to keep going.
She just nicknamed him Vic.
That he did.
He needs to just go on ahead and just rip that thing out of socket, pick up the win, send him to the emergency room, and then the moment he gets out, I'll be on his ass. What do you think?
You certainly got a lot of vitriol to hand out. Oh, he just rammed into the second turnbuckle.
Is that a promise?
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not just a threat.
Now that is the hardest part of the ring.
Oh yeah, I got to agree with you there, Karen. And right now, El Lycan, that's twice he got rammed into that steel. He's in a world of trouble here, gentlemen.
He's in trouble now. You know, sometimes when emotions are running high, you forget all of your training, all of your experience, and you make rookie mistakes like that, and that's exactly what Lycan did. He had this thing in the bag, but now I'm not so sure.
How devastating it might be.
Definitely devastating. Come on, Mikey, you gotta fight back, man.
Dropping that right hand right across the throat.
This guy's a Nancy. I think I'm gonna go over there and hit him.
Don't do that, Garland. Don't do that.
I really want to hit him.
Gentlemen, listen. We all don't like Vikram Strong Brave. We don't like the fact that he's the SCW heavyweight champion. He does not conduct himself like the professional that he's supposed to. But you two, you have to be better than him. You have to. I know he pisses you off. I get it. But you have to remain professional. Be better than him.
I mean, it's easier said than done. You know, this guy's been shooting his mouth off for a long time. He's a hypocrite. I'm not impressed with him, quite frankly.
Fans getting behind El Lycan as he's beginning to fight back on the outside. A hard knee to the midsection, and now El Lycan hammering right across the back of Vikram. Oh, you can hear that all the way in Flagstaff.
He knocked his nipple right into the street. I hope it didn't land on somebody's flatbread pizza.
And then you see the effects of how he was rammed into the ring post earlier, trying to shake the feeling back. But now Vikram's got the advantage right here, taking advantage of that arm, and a divorce court right to the center of the ring.
I don't like that. Come on, kick out.
Now, Jay, being the first AWWA heavyweight champion, what does that belt mean to you?
Quite frankly, that belt means a lot, man. I feel like it's one of those titles that it's got a very old school look to it. I love that about that belt.
Really trying
Being
to
the first champion, winning it in Georgia, actually the place where I lost my first championship that I ever won. Little known fact, I was a former Funkin' Conservatory hardcore champion. I won it in Ocala, Florida. I lost it in Valdosta, Georgia the following night. Winning that title, it was kind of like redemption, 20 years later. So, but to sit here and watch as a guy like Vikram tries to win another belt, following in my footsteps, basically, trying to become a double champion, both of AWWA and SCW. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, son of a...
Small package,
right
only getting a 2 count right there. He missed with the...
Here he goes with Schoolboy. Let's go. Oh, that should have been it. Ref wasn't in position. Come on, ref. Backslide. Ref, get your ass over there. Let's go. 1, 2. That should have been 3 right there.
Oh, that was close. That was very close. Ducks under a clothesline right here. And both men meet at the center of the ring violently.
Both men out.
This is like his chance to try and catch his breath. I hope he remembers his training.
Both men very slow to get to their feet.
They're both in an extreme amount of pain, especially Lycan after taking those shoulders to the ring post. He is not in a good spot, but this is definitely his time to try and mount the comeback. There he goes with that headbutt.
Such a dangerous maneuver, that headbutt.
There we go. Cover him, Lycan. You're almost there. Let's go.
Oh, they both had the same idea. They were going for the roaring elbow, and they both go for the big boot, and down they both go.
Right back down to the mat. This definitely gives Lycan a little bit more time to try and recover. Hopefully these people can will him on to an explosive comeback, and we can end this thing once and for all. You can call me biased if you want, but man, I can't stand this guy.
And I can't say I blame you here, Garland.
And I hear what you're saying, Thomas. Trust me, I want to be better than him, but I am better than him.
Oh, Uranagi out of the corner.
Oh, right there.
Big Uranagi.
There's a couple.
1, 2. Oh, it kicks out.
Son of a...
El Lycan is arguing with the referee, Paul Pritchard, but that's wasted energy in my opinion. And now here he goes off the ropes here. Big elbow. Vikram counters right here. Side Russian leg sweep down on the canvas he goes. Hooking the far leg. 1, 2, and he kicks out at 2.
Not done yet.
And as you can hear the commentary table here, folks, with these two, emotions are running high and hot. I mean high and hot.
Referee Paul Pritchard is not on the fans' good list here tonight.
And you've had your own dealings with him, Jay Garland.
Oh no, we're good. We put all of that behind us. But yes.
Oh, drives it down, spinning it.
That's gotta be it.
Splitting through Blue Thunder Bomb. He's got the cover right here. 1.
What the heck is going on here? His shoulder is not even down, doesn't look like.
went for multiple covers right there. That's actually a sound strategy because it gets Vikram strong brain to use energy that he needs to conserve in order to win this contest.
Imagine if he did that a little earlier on. Come on. Break this dude in half. Let's go.
Now Vikram escapes out of there, and now he's got a fireman's carry of his own. Oh, no, look at this here. What the hell is it?
What's going on?
What the hell are these idiots doing out here? And now Lycan looking to finish off Vikram, and he finishes him off right here. He's got the cover. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Tomoguchi just pulled him on the outside.
All right, so with them getting involved.
Oh, now look at this. Cameron Walker's going to try to interfere. He's going to drive Lycan right into the mat. No, not like this.
No.
Not like this. No. Referee Paul Pritchard's over there trying with Tomoguchi. Meanwhile, Cameron Walker just laid out the AWWA champion.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, this can't be. No. Oh, he just kicks out.
Lycan hanging on by a thread there. You know, it's very hard for me to stay in this seat. I want to get involved, but I know this guy. I know him personally, and I know he would want to do this on his own. So I'm going to do my best to stay right here. He's still in this fight. He's still got a chance. I know he can do it.
And now they battle back to their feet here. Vikram getting the advantage right now. Hard right hand. And now Vikram, Irish whip reversal into the corner right here. Lycan's going to come. He's charging like a locomotive in the corner. Oh, and Paul Pritchard. That was an underhanded move. That was a severely underhanded move on the part of Vikram, but I can't say I'm surprised.
Thomas, can I punch him in the face now?
No, you cannot punch him in. No, you cannot punch him in the face, Garland. Oh, as much as we would all like to.
He countered. He countered.
He's got him in the Jujigatami.
Let's go.
He's got him.
Let's go.
He's tapping.
He's tapping out right now the Jujigatami. And now look at this Donnie Palmer. And that's another guy that you have beat with Garland. No.
That's it. I can't.
This is not right.
Not like this.
This is not right. Somebody do something. Here comes Leviathan. Here comes Leviathan.
All right, Leviathan's going in. Let's go, baby.
And Leviathan's clearing the ring and getting Cameron Walker and Donnie Palmer out of the ring. And Leviathan getting his hands on Donnie Palmer. He's been wanting to do that for a long time. And now he's going to try to get on Vikram. He almost pinned him back in December. DDT. But referee Paul Pritchard is still laid out.
That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote.
That's it, baby. Let's go.
Here it goes again. Here's referee El Justo. 1, 2. Oh, and he pulls El Justo out of the ring. And now here comes Jake Garland.
Jake Garland is taking off. He is going straight to the ring. There's too much chaos going on.
Somebody get these thugs out of here. Jake Garland's got a chair. He's got a chair. And now he's got him.
He's got an equalizer.
Right to the midsection. Right to the back.
There it is.
Oh, lays him out.
There it is.
And Jake Garland is standing
Jake
tall.
Garland just set everything straight.
And now Vikram strong brave. He's getting back to his feet right now. Jake Garland is going to win it.
One more time.
Oh, no. Oh. He swung and he missed. Oh, and a low blow right there to Jake Garland. And Jake Garland is deposited to the outside. And now look at Donnie Palmer and Leviathan are brought in at the entryway. Meanwhile, referee Paul Pritchard is beginning to come to a senses here.
Don't tell me like this. Not like this.
Oh my God, no.
Oh no, the assist by Jay.
Oh, this
Just
would
may have cost Lycan his championship.
You want to talk about adding insult to injury? This would be the most indignation ever.
No.
A DDT.
A DDT.
Oh my God! No.
Don't let this be
Oh,
it.
you gotta be kidding!
Don't let this be
Come
it.
on now, get up! No, he's gonna try to make the cover right here. 1, 2, kick out! No!
And we have a new champion. We have a dual champion. Vikram has just unified the SCW championship and the AWWA championship. He is now a double belt holder.
And new AWWA World Heavyweight Champion, Vikram Strong Brave.
This is sickening. This is just absolutely sickening. This man, of all people, this man, Vikram Strongbrave, is a double champion. He's a champion of Sonora Championship Wrestling and now of AWWA. This is a severe miscarriage of justice.
You know, a belt once upon a time used to be dignity. It used to be class. It used to be prestige. But in the hands of Vikram, not a single one of those words describes him.
Oh, but Garen, you already know, in his mind, he does display all those things because he's a MAGA champion. Makes me sick.
This is a dark day for AWWA and for SCW. Gary Marshall must be rolling around laughing.
And this is AWWA's debut at Bull Shooters. Is this really the first impression that we're going to give the fans here in Phoenix?
MAGA has just taken over Arizona.
I mean, look at Jay Garland. He's
Come
taking
Jay, get him!
Get him!
And like a coward, Vikram runs away. But Jay Garland's gonna get his day. He's gonna get his day, I guarantee you this. Mark my words, Jay Garland's gonna make everything right when it comes to Vikram. Because Vikram got a belt that came from Jay Garland that he never ever earned, and they too are gonna have their time in the sun.
You gotta wonder what the AWWA officials are gonna determine about this here.
You know, Lycan, when he comes to, once he sees what happens to him, I don't know.
There's gonna be hell to pay, Garen.
I agree.
There's gonna be hell to pay. And here comes Lycan to his feet.
Lycan gave it his all. And due to unfortunate circumstances, he ends up losing his belt.
And I hate to say, and you know what, Garrett, I hate to be. This is one of those times where I hate to be right. I sat here and told Jay Garland that it would not be the smart thing to interfere in this contest, and look what happened. We've got to deal with a double champion and a champion that I don't think I'm ruffling feathers when I say that none of us are proud of it.
I'm glad to hear that. Sorry you had to witness that.